Good morning, Tom F. I see you in the chat. Just Nita is here. Hi, Just Nita. Come on, let's see if I can figure this out. Let's see, we got Tom F. going Shogi. Oh. Telling you, Disney needs to step up their Wi-Fi game in a big way. Disney's Wi-Fi is the worst. I'm telling you, it's the worst. There's not even anybody. Oh, why is there a thing around? I have to toss that over here. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time for the start. Here we go. Good morning, Equus Heart. Good morning, Mom. Welcome to my channel. Turn this around. Welcome back, Fun Fam. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to follow the Bradley's Fun. My name is Ronnie Bradley, and I hope that wherever you are, you're having a phenomenal day. Morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, whenever you're watching. Thanks for coming in today, guys. We're live. We're at Epcot. Got the hat on, got the shirt on today. Check this out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wearing the merch, baby. Who else? Who all we got in here? We got, oh, my sweetheart. has joined the chat. My beautiful wife. Good morning to my beautiful wife, Virginia Bradley's Adventures. Baby, I sent you a message. Yeah. And I sent you a message on WhatsApp. Your car, moved it. Hopefully you got that. Before we move along, I wanted to show you, this is a pass holder only thing, that gift, and it goes along with kind of what they sent us in the mail, I think. I got something on the back of it by sitting it down here. I don't know what that was. I hope it wasn't bird poop. No idea what that is. 'Tis the season, pass holders. We're so happy you chose to celebrate the holidays with us here at Walt Disney World Resort. Thank you. We whipped up the special baking set. We hope it brings a dash of Disney magic home with you for the holidays. Happy baking. By the way, before we do any happy baking, Equus Heart, Poco Loco. Yeah, we're in Mexico. By the way, if you're coming in now, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, click that notification bell. When you click it, you stick it to that YouTube algorithm and you get notified of all of our uploads here to follow the Bradley's Fun. So this is the baking set thing with Snow White. I don't think it's Rachel. Hope not. Anyway, all the pass holders get this cardboard. It's great. So I wanted to show you that to you before I move on. And it sounds like we have sound. We're good. We're okay on the sound thing. Put my glasses here, and we're going to go over to Living with the Land. I don't know that we're going to see much on it during the daytime, but they have the Christmas lights up. I do want to come back right at night. But Pete T33, I see you in the chat. Hello, everybody. And if anybody drops membership supers or anything like that, hopefully go on Shogi or somebody in my wrenches. One of my wrenches will let me know. They have there was no rope up when I came back here, but they blocked me in. No, they put a rope up. But I'm going to just climb over it. It wasn't there when I came back here. I was just looking for a spot with a table so I could start the live stream. But here we are. Started even on time at 9:30-ish, right? 10 minutes we're going, and I am seeing it's 9:41. We've been going for 10 minutes. That worked out great. There, we're in Mexico. Now, most of the country stuff is not open yet, or at least it's not slated stuff. We will take you around the countries a little bit later. And here we go. We're off. Hi, baby. Thanks for the smiles. Welcome everybody that's in the chat. We got 16 of you folks watching right now. We're gonna see the Epcot Christmas tree. Juliet, good afternoon. Follow the Bradleys in chat. Good afternoon, Juliet, to you. Now, it's not open yet. I don't think it opens still. I don't think Santa comes out until 11. And I'm not sure who they have here today for Santa. By the way, it is chilly morning. Baby, can you do me a favor? My beautiful wife, look there, meet Santa. And you go to the Odyssey building behind us there, and that's where you meet Santa at. Over here. Dude Man Cuz, good morning. To Virginia's Bradley's Adventures, can you ask Alexa what the temperature is right now? Because I'm curious to know. Let me know. Appreciate that. Peter from Canada. Or is it Pete? Trying to read it there. It is so cold that my eyes have already started to water. That's fun. 52. This is 52 degrees right now. It's supposed to get up to 65, and typically they will when they predict, they usually predict a little low for Orlando. It's probably going to get up to 65. Could get up to 70 today. We got 20 people coming in. I'm with glasses. Now I can read. Oh, okay. 52 sounds cold for Florida. It is. 52 is colder in Florida than it is, say, in Michigan, for example. 52 in Michigan, and it's like sunny weather for t-shirts and shorts.
We're gonna go in here real quick.
And 52 in Orlando is Ugg boots and winter coats. So I have 3 layers on my top, 2 layers on my bottoms, and my legs don't really get cold. Is that a thing? There's the Epcot tree. 19 and snow in Cleveland, baby. It's brisk. It's brisk there in Cleveland. It's so cold that I don't know if my equipment's going to work all that well, which is funny because obviously it's usually too hot. Oh, the irony, the irony. Let's see if we can go. Yeah, try the wider shot here. So you can see the whole tree as we get close to it. Hi, Tom F. It's cold to me. It is definitely, it is a chilly day. Chilly, chilly, chilly. It's so cold for me that, like I said, my eyes are in fact watering right now. And it's, Orlando weather can get very, very weird. So it can do this the way it did this year, which is that it got, it was really, really hot for a long time until it turned cold, and it was really cold. Morning. So yeah, it was, I'll show you some of these new backpacks over here. Your Mickey Loungefly. Disney World is really, I would say, even more than Universal, all about the merch. Oh man. Chilly, 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 chilly. So hit that like button on your way in. Equus Heart. Take a look out over the water this morning. It's really blue. It's really beautiful. I will say that the cold and brisk air, one thing it does is it creates a beautiful atmosphere. Love the Loungeflies. They are too pricey for such a tiny bag. What, $90 is too pricey for you? Look at that sun. Oof. That sun is severely shining. So today's speaker, or tonight's speaker at Candlelight, which I'm gonna try and come back for. I don't know if I'll live stream it. I might try and live stream it. But today's speaker is Brendan Fraser, and I've heard that he does an amazing job. So the guy from The Mummy, and The Whale recently, and all of that, yeah. So he's gonna look, you can see my shadow. That's how early it is. I never get started this early. And we've got a kid trying to scare a bird over here. That's not very nice, but it is what it is. Yes, loved Brendan Fraser. And he seems like a really good guy with a really good heart. Don't know, never met him. Who knows? Walk around today, might run right into him. Could happen. Don't know where he is. Sometimes the speakers will, in fact, go to the parks. I did think about possibly doing some of Magic Kingdom today on this live stream, but I don't think I'm going to get to it, honestly. I think we'll stick over here. Maybe we can do a dual stream. For me, it's to plan out my live streams of when I'm going to actually be at the park. So a lot of times, like, I wake up on a day like today, and I've covered most of the news stuff that I've wanted to cover this week, and I realize I haven't been to the parks in a while. And frankly, here's the thing. After next Wednesday, I'm blocked out for a while. So that is why it makes sense for me to be out here today. and really kind of as much as I can over the next week until I get blocked out and I can be at SeaWorld. I have no blockout dates at SeaWorld. I might go to Universal one more time because I've got a ticket that I can go to Universal. So we'll have to wait and see on that. Man, it's not the cold. Hey, Biergeist. Good morning, Biergeist. 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 With our service to the feist. Tie a napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we provide the rice. Soup de jour, hors d'oeuvre. Why we only live to serve? Try the gray stuff. It's delicious. Do not believe me. Answer the shows. So I kind of wanted to come out last night to stream Fraser. And nobody was here. I would have been perfect because there were no other streamers. I didn't see any other streamers that were live last night. It would have been perfect. And my energy just did not work with me. So that's one of the things about me in live streams is like, I can't necessarily pre-plan my live streams from the parks, especially in the evening, because in the evening, I may be completely exhausted. I'm hoping to, and we'll be working on doing something about that in the upcoming year, as far as getting back into shape and stuff, because I need that. I said we gotta move. Here you go, baby. That's for you. For my beautiful wife, loves the flowers. Speaking of the flowers, let's see. Now, I don't know if this time of the day, Living with the Land, will have a long line. It shouldn't, because it's all lit up for Christmas, but you don't really see that during the day. So I'm kind of curious as to if it would have a longer line during the day. But regardless, I kind of need to go inside of a building. Izzo's Place. Round is a shape. It's not that. That's not the shape that I'm talking about. It's the... Yeah, I know everybody makes that joke to have the energy, the stamina, and I'm 53 years old, going on 54. I'm in my 54th year of life. And for me, that means I need to get my body in shape in a way where my energies are up constantly during the daytime. Oh. Whew. Oh my goodness gracious me. So when the wind hits my face, that's when it just like, that's when it hits my eyes, hits my tear ducts, and I can't stop, my eyes can't stop watering. Oh, it's warmthy in here. All right, Living with the Land says it's a 5-minute line right now. So let's go on Living with the Land. And after that, hey Nita, good to see you back. We're gonna go on Living with the Land, see how the Christmas setup looks during the daytime. I'm going to keep an eye on my battery. Here's the Garden Grill breakfast. Let's see if there's any characters out. I don't see any characters right now. I do love this pavilion. This pavilion really takes me back. So Probably a little bit longer than 5 minutes now. And that is okay. Okay, dokie. You don't pay for the food, you pay for the character interaction.
Oh, wait, we got a few stragglers.
Man. We cannot go on Listen to the Land Izzo's place. I do not have a time machine. Food and Garden Grill is pretty good. I haven't eaten the breakfast, but breakfast is generally about the same everywhere here in Orlando. I mean, in Disney World. It's always hard to figure out where to put the camera when I'm waiting in line. I'll just put it on the hat. I was hoping you had one. 88 miles per hour. I will guarantee you that if they did Back to the Future today, they would make the time machine out of the Tesla Cybertruck. We did eat there with Sandra a long time ago. It would be nice to eat there again. Sort of. Man, I don't know. I indulged the other day in a Mexican restaurant and I just ate way too much. Alright, so let's see here. I can put it on the wall. If you're just coming in, please click that like button on the way in. I will tell you that the cold also affects the battery power of the device, and if the stream just cuts out, if it just stops, just hold on a minute and I'll get the device restarted and it'll be fine. Okay, just let you guys know. Steak and eggs, proper breakfast. There's what I can show. So I'm not showing people. Cape May is definitely my favorite breakfast buffet on property, for sure. For sure, it's my favorite breakfast buffet. Topolino Terrace is really good competition for breakfast as far as character breakfast is concerned with Cape May. And you get Mickey Mouse with Topolino Terrace. So the lighting seems different in here today. It is very early. Yeah, when I'm on vacation, I love doing breakfast and I don't do breakfast a lot at home, though. Orlando is in the mid-50s. Oh. You're still in North Carolina. How cold is it right now in North Carolina? Since we are in a place where I can't really We're in a place where I don't like to show people. So I'm going to throw on our celebration, guys. You'll still be able to hear me, though, because Prism is different. I can do the celebration and I can still speak. Since I've been in line, they did change this from a 5 to a 10 minutes wait. But I'm curious to know if we can see any of the Christmas lights during the daytime. I don't know. I don't know if they'll have them on. I don't know what they're going to display. Line is moving now, I can tell you that. Native Hawaiian aloha. I'll see you in the chat. I'm gonna have to hook the battery up after this ride. Back. Ron as Batman or Cap needs to be the next emoji. Oh my goodness gracious me. Well, professionally, Batman. How do I say this? I actually played Batman professionally for a year at Six Flags. But that was many, many years ago. And even though they tried me out for Captain America at Universal, they did not put me in the role. They just kept me at my... Oh, now I can show at least the wall. Nobody over there, so that's good. Batman in a fedora. How does that even work? I don't know how that would work. Are the emojis big enough that I could do that? would it make any sense? I don't know. Don't know. Look, it's the ceiling, everybody. So this right here, that's the lightning lane that you're looking at. And people got smart. There's not as many people in the lightning lane, so that's good. He's Batman. Batman figures it out.
Row 9.
Beyond row.
When you say can you see with your hands, arms, feet, or legs inside the boat at all times? Press inside and the photo can flash photography or use a video light to take you to greenhouses. Thank you. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy living with the land.
Por su seguridad, permanezca sentado con sus manos y brazos, pies y piernas dentro del parque y cuida a los pequeñitos. A manera de recordatorio, no tomar fotos con flash y luz de video antes de
By the way,
llegar
guys,
al andén.
I'm also supposed to be on T3PO live today after the Pro Show. So this stream will redirect to the Pro Show today instead of Culture because we're going a little bit longer. We're supposed to go. This should go until noon. I know, it is moving so fast. It's crazy.
Welcome to a voyage of discovery and awareness of the richness, the diversity, and often surprising.
Hi, Andy W. Good to see you in the chat.
Our journey begins as dramatic and sudden changes are sweeping over the land. The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us, but to nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life.
So I will not be able to see your chats for the next couple minutes, okay? Hit that like button on the way in if you don't mind.
Food, medicine, and other elements essential to our lives. In the desert, nature has created
warm right
the
here.
plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions, make use of what little water they can find, and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun.
It's Tatooine.
Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects.
Look, it's Mickey
the
Mouse.
need to produce food for a growing world led
Mickey's
to
up
the
there.
enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land.
Now we're in
our search
Smallville.
for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
By breeding and using natural predators, like ladybugs and wasps, to control pests. In the farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without the use of chemicals. In arid regions, we're learning to produce food on desert seacoasts by developing and planting crops that thrive on salt water. In Japan, we're learning that by mixing leaves and
How
other
will we
materials
meet
into
tomorrow's
our soil,
growing needs
we
for
can
food
make
production,
food.
yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times.
Okay, so now the lights are on. I can see them from here. But it won't be as brilliant as it is coming back at night. I do have that video on the channel, though, of what this looks like at night. But you can see right here, they've got the lights on.
Welcome to our glimmering greenhouses. Where
Oh, I'm
scientists from
happy to
Epcot
give
and
Disney
the US
ideas. If I
Department
give them,
of
they won't do
Agriculture
them.
Illuminate the wondrous gifts we receive from the land. Join us as we
All right, guys, the
bring in
chat
most
is back
bountiful
on from
time
my
of
end. I
the
can
year.
see it now. You can see, look. You can kind of see that all the trees
For
are
some,
lit up.
It's difficult to imagine the holidays without winter and snow. But one of the most important holiday crops actually grows in the tropics. For centuries, farmers in Central America have cultivated cacao to make chocolate. In fact, cacao is chocolate's main ingredient. Today, people
Cacao.
around the world are able to enjoy
I
a
love chocolate
variety of
and
sweets
cacao.
and keep warm with a cup of hot cocoa, thanks to this tropical plant.
I don't know if I'll be able to stream it or not, but I definitely got to get back in here at night. I want to come back in at night with my family so they can see this. Because I don't know if you're watching, baby, right now, but you, Virginia, Xander, you guys love this at night. It's so cool right now. The pumpkin, she is fluted. Even with all their changes, I would say that Epcot is still my favorite out of the 4 parks, just because of the uniqueness of the park. It doesn't have what it used to have, but it's still unique because the World Showcase is generally the same.
But seafood is
Now you can see the Christmas lights that they have here.
In parts of southern Italy,
You got Christmas lights on all of the fish.
once a year to celebrate La Virginia with a 7-course seafood dinner.
Ka-chow. South American Lightning McQueen says cacao.
Using our sustainable water system,
I love that.
make up just some of the
Cacao.
dishes served during this grand meal.
Oh, look at this.
Today, in the United States, the tradition is known as the Feast of the Seven Fishes.
The Feast of the 7 Fishes. Amourias sont toujours délices. Hey, what's up, Colin Cropley? Good morning. Glad to see you in the chat. We are in Living with the Land, checking out and seeing how they do actually have all of the Christmas lights turned on during the day. Of course, you just don't see them like you do at night.
Where fresh fruit is rare
But they're
in winter,
on.
they're much harder to find, making them an extra special stocking stuffer.
Prickly pear.
During Chinese New Year, these vibrant fruits are given as gifts of good fortune.
Yeah, it will always be my favorite just because of that uniqueness of this park. I mean, at least this is still here, and I can't imagine them ever getting rid of Living with the Land because of what it means to the park. They grow the food here. So.
And in this greenhouse, we're celebrating the holidays by giving back to the land using innovative
To me, Living with the
farming
Land is the most Epcot thing at Epcot that's still here.
By recycling water, we can give plants rich nutrients. By giving plants ladybugs, we're able to control pests and reduce the need for pesticides. And by growing ground plants vertically, we give them better protection from disease.
Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Colin. Good morning, BR Geist. Well, look, we've got Epcot. We've got Epcot in the lettuce over here. You see where it says it's a hidden Epcot.
With these gifts, our plants can grow an abundance of festive vegetables. This greenhouse alone grows a bountiful 15 tons of produce each year.
Bottled gourd
When
over
we
here.
give more, we receive.
Oh my
making the most
gourd.
of the land's green gifts.
They're harvesting over here, watering, working, growing some tomatoes, growing some cucumbers on this side.
Many of the plants you see here help
Clearly.
spice up the holidays. The bark of cinnamon trees, like the one growing beside you,
Oh, I got it.
is used to
The
make
walking
cinnamon
tour, right?
sticks.
Yeah, I got to see that.
Do you like eggnog?
I will
You
definitely
can
check that out,
thank
Dan.
nutmeg for its signature taste. Other spices, like ginger and vanilla, add flavor to a variety of holiday cookies, cakes, and other
Hopefully, we
delights.
can plan on doing that next
By
year.
cultivating these festive plants with care and good cheer, Epcot scientists are able to celebrate the holidays with the land's many gifts.
Mark, Sel, Monty, Brad, Les, and Dolores. Got stockings are hung over there.
These greenhouses represent just a fraction of the work being done worldwide to produce bountiful harvests for our growing population. Scientists, farmers, and even backyard gardeners are doing their part to improve the quantity and quality of foods that we all rely upon. Together, we can continue to find more ways to increase food production and protect our precious natural environment. Only then will we truly be
Living with the land.
On behalf of Walt Disney World, we hope you've
I wish
enjoyed
they would
this
change
unique
this
journey
and the
through our
music
living
to the background
laboratory.
music to
If you'd
live
like a
listen with the
closer look,
land.
then check out the behind the scenes walking tour.
That wouldn't-
It's a chance for the whole family.
I
to
like
get up
this
close
music,
and
don't get me
personal
wrong, it's
with the
pretty
plants
cool.
and
I actually
growing
have it,
techniques
I
in
listen
our
to it in the car.
laboratory.
But at this point in the ride, it would be
Please
cooler
keep your
if they would
hands and
have
feet inside
the
boat.
background music to
Inside
Let's
the
Make
boat
New
will
Britannia.
stop.
I love that. Some people here, hit that like button on your way and welcome in to follow the Bradley's Fun live stream here at Epcot Festival of the Holidays. Not everybody here has a smile on their face. I would want to keep this on the smiles. Look, there's a hidden Mickey, I think. Kind of looked like a goat. I wasn't sure if it's a Mickey or a goat. All right, I'll be honest. This guy kind of looks like Trump a little bit. With the hair. I think it's actually a woman, though. This is funny.
Please gather all your personal belongings. Lower your head and watch your step as you exit.
Gotta lower my step and watch my head. Tables.
Cadê? A gente tá no banheiro. Ó, a gente chegou. Because,
Look at that. That's at 30 already. Surprised. Surprised to see the Living with the Land line at 30 minutes now, because it's really not. It's cool, but it's you don't see as much now as you would later on. Alright, there's a good spot where I can battery up a little bit. Oh, thank you, Go and Shogi, for sharing that out for me. Oh, okay, let's see here. We got 23 likes on the video so far. Let's see if we can get that up to 30. By the way, I got the Follow the Brothers Fun. Look, you can see the fedora here, which is technically, this is the one I lost. This is the one I have right now. I'm wearing the fedora on my head and on my shirt. So there you go. My mom got me this replacement one for my birthday. Thank you, Mom. Appreciate that. And what? 74%. We're still okay. We're good. I just want to make sure that we don't lose it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up now. Put the Wi-Fi back on. We're okay. And I'm looking for something. 25. We got 25 likes so far on the stream. Some water here. Make sure I stay hydrated. battery power. We're at 94 on the pack, so we should be good, right? 94% on the pack. This pack will last a good long while. Oh. Let me check the stream and see if anything was dropped that I might have missed. Don't want to miss any supers. Don't want to miss any PayPals. You could get PayPals during this. Don't want to miss any of that. Good morning, Go and Shogi, and Dance Life with the Kingdom. Let's see. Let me look at the chat. Let's see. Andy, yes, we had the teens in the weather during that 2-week Arctic chill. Broke the furnace. 26 likes so far. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all. Oh, we got Colin. Let me see if I said hi to everybody yet. Tom F., my beautiful wife Virginia Bradley is in the chat. Pink T33, Izzo's Place, Equus Heart, BR Geist, Izzo's Place, Dan's Life of the Kingdom, Pixie Dust Traveler, hello Tracy, work but listening in the background, Equus Heart, just Nita. Oh, Nita, how was it in North Carolina? What's the temperature? What is the temperature today in North Carolina, Nita? Let us know in the chat. I'm curious how cold it is up there. Native Hawaiian is here. Andy W. is here. BR Geist. And Pixie Dust Traveler Tracy. If I've missed anybody, let me know. Rhonda H is here. Good morning. We plan on going, by the way, we plan on going until noon today, and then rerouting at noon over to I am here, Native Hawaiian. Rerouting over to the WDW Pro show. I am not going to be on the WDW Pro show because I am here, but I will be on T3PO after that, I think. That's the plan so far. But I got to get Xander started with his science lessons first. Very, very important. I was AFK. A few of the dogs needed a walk. It's okay. I wanted to see. Okay, so it's 10:25 now. So what I want to do now is get into the World Showcase. Making sure it doesn't down. I wanted to give the phone a chance to resuscitate before we go back outside into the cold. The phone does not love the cold, that's for sure. And I don't know if my wife saw this, baby, but we need to get you one of these. You need to come here for it. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get up, we're gonna get moving. If anybody is new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's completely free, doesn't cost you a dime to subscribe to anything, right? Like the video. Click the notification bell, because when you click it, you stick it to the YouTube algorithm. You'll get notified of all of our uploads here at the Follow Bradley's Fun. A lot more Disney news and news commentary, if you will, coming your way. It'll be not just the news, it'll be my thoughts on what that news means to you and your vacation dollars. And that's important. Because I'm down here, I can cover it. All right, I gotta set this up, make sure this is going to work, keeping the gimbal charged. Yay. We'll get going over here. Okay. We are at the Sunshine Seasons restaurant inside Doggos. There's those places, Doggos. And I almost feel like this particular pavilion is maybe still the most Epcot pavilion in Epcot, if you know what I mean by that. Anybody in the chat know what I mean by that? By this pavilion is still the most Epcot pavilion in Epcot. I'm really, really glad that they added Soarin' to this particular pavilion. But what I love is this. Now it's not the original. It's still not decorated the way it original. It's still not decorated how it was originally, but it still looks very original Epcot-esque. And with these hot air balloons kind of represent the Soarin', this building represents both the land and the air. So you have the seas, the land over there, and the one thing that they don't have over here is light. The last bastion of Epcot Center. Soarin' over California is still the better ride. I would agree to that. I do like California better than the world, especially the orange groves. When you smell the orange. When I took my backstage tour of Soarin', it was still Soarin' over California. That was very, very cool. I just saw Santa Claus on a scooter trying to get into the elevator. That's kind of funny. Kind of funny. NDW. I love Soarin'. Soarin' way up high now. Soarin' in the sky now. Soarin'. We are soaring into the clouds in the sky. Way up high. We are soaring above all the land. Yes, Soaring above the sea, into the clouds we go. Ba, ba. Why am I singing Soarin'? You guys didn't know there were words, did you? There aren't. I'm just making that up as I go along. There are no words to Soarin', but I can make them up if I want to. It is a masterpiece soundtrack. All they did with the new Soarin' is they just sort of took the original Soarin' over California soundtrack and they altered it slightly so that it would have more of the country's representation that it is. And so veggie, fruit, veggie, fruit. So here's a fun fact about me. I bought my first CD prior to owning a CD player. I was down here, I was 16 years old. I was here at Epcot. The year would have been 1988 because I would have turned 17 in 88. Yeah, it had to be 88. It must have been the same year that I went to Israel later in the year, that year. And I was here. I was 16. Came down, I don't know if it was early in the year, if it was summertime. I don't know what time it was down here. I came down with my mom. My mom was working. And I think she either worked for Monsanto or Merit's. I think she worked for Merit's at the time. I can't remember. Mom, if you're in the chat and you can type, which I know you can't always, but you can tell me whether it was Merit's or Monsanto. Big corporation, sponsored something here at Epcot. And she was doing a... they were doing something with advertising and keeping it in line with, I don't know, it was something. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, I was 16. What do I know? I was just tagging along for the trip. So she brought me down. It was just me and her, and whoever was with her as far as work is concerned. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't that gorgeous? The upside down waterfall. The other Epcot thing is the upside down waterfall. What's the weight on Figment right now? 10. Looks like 10. 15. 10 or... Looks like 15. I'm not a big... I don't want to go on Figment because I want to get over to the countries before... just to make sure I can get into the countries and start seeing that stuff. I don't think they start any of the Christmas shows in the countries till 11, but I want to get over there. Yeah, I don't even come to Epcot for the rides. I like the slow rides at Disney. Like, I am not, that's why I guess I'm so against Lightning Lane, because as a local, I understand why people coming in on vacation would want it, because that's what they come here for. They think that Disney is all about rides, and Disney is not all about rides. Hey, OCDD93 is in the chat. What's up, DD not Diddy? Diddy not Diddy. Diddy not Diddy. Say that 10 times fast. That's typical. Yeah, that makes sense as a litmus test for Epcot. I got to get away from the Encanto show because I don't want any Encanto copyright stuff on here. But it should be... I don't want any of that stuff. Gotta make sure people don't stand in my way. Anyway, this is a very Epcot-esque view right here. But I do think that the Imagination Pavilion, that pavilion that you're looking at right now, that looks like a giant prism, should become the Pavilion of Light. And there should be a ride called The Journey of Light, or perhaps Photon's Adventure, or whatever, and it would be, you create a fictional character of the photon, and it would be the story of how a photon is born in the center of the sun, works its way out. In my story, Photon is a she, but she has like millions and billions and trillions of brothers and sisters, and they all eventually make it out together, and they all come to Earth, and be the whole story of how they journey from the sun to the Earth. And Figment would actually get moved over into the other side of Epcot into the Play Pavilion. What do they have over here? This is called Noche Buena Cocina. Frito marinated beef with sweet plantains and olives, and a cinnamon spiced chocolate crinkle cookie. On the cookie stroll, if you want to do the cookie stroll. Yeah, so the reason I have a whole idea about what to do with the Dream Finder and Figment. I have a whole idea for a show on Disney Plus. They were talking about doing a Figment movie. I think they should do a show on Disney Plus, a kids show, an animated kids show. If it were up to me, it would be like, it would at least look like 2D animation. And it would be Figment and the Dream Finders. And the Dream Finders would be a group of kids, of diverse cultural backgrounds, because that's the way we have to go nowadays. But that's okay, because it works for what I would want in the show. Because people from all over the world use their imagination. Kids from all over the world use their imagination. That makes sense. And the original Dream Finder is also in the show. And the original Dream Finder is leaving them with clues and introduces them to Figment, but he's gone. He's passed on or something. He's not there. But they pick up some type of a MacGuffin, right? And the Dream Finder has an announcement that they have to find, and then Figment comes up, and then they have all these adventures. The Dream Finders, the group of kids becomes the Dream Finders, right? And Figment is leading them through all kinds of different adventures that have to do with imagination. And it makes Figment relative again, which I think would be just phenomenal, right? And then they move Figment over into the Play Pavilion, or what used to be Wonders of Life, and they make the Play Pavilion, but Figment is the star over there, and it's use your imagination with play and Figment, and then there's a ride, there's an attraction, all kinds of cool things. I mean, I have some amazing ideas about what they could do without them destroying anything that's not already gone. Wonders of Life, of course, been gone for a long time, so. But then Journey of Light would be over in what's now the Imagination Pavilion, and the reason I say that is because it looks like a prism, and it makes sense for world nature. So that's the world nature side of the park now. So Journey into the Imagination makes no sense for world nature at all. It's like not in theme, but it is in theme with world discovery, because what do you need to discover things? You need imagination. So yeah, it's I wish they would do some of that stuff. I miss Wonders of Life too, but that is gone and it ain't coming back. Plus, Wonders of Life was a little weird because they did have sex education stuff in Wonders of Life. Dylan Soup, what is up, Ron? What is up, chat? Dylan Soup is in the house. Good to see you, Dylan. It was a beautiful day here at Epcot. It's starting to heat up. It's starting to feel a little bit better out. It's not so. I think if anybody has the local temperature in Orlando and can shoot that to me in the chat, I'd appreciate that. I don't really have a way to check it, but I would appreciate it. We are now Christmas in the UK. So if you're watching from the UK, you can actually tell me, how accurate is any of this? Does this actually look like your country? Hi, baby. I see you in the chat. Father Christmas will be here at 11:45 in Winnie the Pooh, 9 to 4. Intermittently. Is Pooh meeting back in his old place where he used to meet, I wonder? Let's go looking for Pooh. 55 now. Owen Shogi says it's 55 degrees here. Feels a little warmer, but I got layers on and the sun is shining, so that is all very, very helpful. Let's see if we can find some poo. It sounds weird, doesn't it? Used to be back here, but I don't know if it still is. No? Oh, there's the poo. Oh, so you come around. All right. I see them. They have the meat over here. And this is where he is meeting. I'm not going to go in, but I will show. There he is over there. Oh, cool. All right, so 55 is what Alexa said. Oh, the Wonders of Life Pavilion is wasting away. Here's the thing. They started to refurb it for the Play Pavilion. And here's the other thing about the Play Pavilion. When you go by on the monorail still announces that the Play Pavilion is coming. Which is why I think the Play Pavilion should still come. But also why I think it would be really, really cool for them to revamp the Play Pavilion with Figment. Be our Geist. Oh, Dylan, so I just saw a promo for Tim Allen's new show. Oh, yes, I definitely want to. I've been keeping my eye on that because I like Tim Allen and I like, what is her name? From S.H.I.E.L.D., what is her name? Dylan, what's the girl's name that's in that who plays Tim's daughter? She's a MCU person. I'm walking through a maze here. Kat Dennings, that's it. I like Kat Dennings too. And it looks like it's going to be an interesting show with the premise and everything. I'm catching up on old shows. So right now I've been watching Chuck. I was into Brooklyn Nine-Nine and literally watched it 3.5. I watched all the seasons 3.5 times through. Now I'm watching Chuck. Chuck is definitely not it's not humorous enough of a show for me to go through and watch a second time. But when I do watch Chuck, then yeah, she was Darcy in the MCU and played Max in Two Broke Girls. Two Broke Girls it had some funny moments, but as a show for its entirety, it left a lot to be desired for me. The premise of that show. How's everybody in the chat? Welcome in. If you're new to our streams, my name is Ron E. Bradley, and I am behind Alice, apparently. Did not know I was behind Alice. But Alice in Wonderland is meeting up here. I'm currently rewatching Chuck, such a fun show. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever seen it, so no spoilers. No spoilers. I'm up to the part where JD Friel, good morning everyone. A beautiful day here in Florida. It is a beautiful day. A little chilly, but I'm layered, so I'm good. But welcome into the chat, JD Friel. Yes, on the monorail, they are still announcing the Play Pavilion. 100% true. Look at the tea. And then Alice is over here. She looks a lot like Jan from the Brady Bunch. I don't know why that is. So there is Alice from Wonderland meeting over there. Yay. I typically don't like to do, this one's for my baby, my sweet Virginia, my beautiful wife. Here's a flower for you, baby. It's a different one, an interesting one. But I typically don't do meet and greets when I'm by myself in a live stream. And you can probably figure that out as to why I don't do meet and greets by myself in a live stream. It's awkward. There you go, baby. You're welcome. Now, for those of you who don't know or are just coming in, one of the things that we like to do on this channel is celebrate all of you. You guys are the energon that makes this guy transform and roll out of bed in the morning. So, I want to show you what that celebration looks like and why we do it. If there's any super chat, super things, super stickers, PayPal's, buy me a coffees, new memberships to the channel, gifted memberships, or anything like that, we like to throw down a celebration. We have several different ones on the channel. Well, one that I like to do looks a little bit like this. Woohoo! We all love to celebrate. Uh-oh. There we go. So, yes, so anytime, if anything gets dropped, go and show you, let me know. If you drop something, let me know, so I can play that celebration. And we are now looking over the streets of Paris, France. Because we know that Paris, France has a Skyliner right on the backside of the Eiffel Tower. I still accidentally called the Geek Squad the Nerd Herd because of the Chuck most of the time. Okay, here's a funny story. When Chuck first came on the air, want to hear a funny story about me? This is true. At that time, 2007, when Chuck first came out, and you know where I was working? I was on the Geek Squad at Best Buy. So basically, I was on the Nerd Herd at Buy More. Yeah, that is true. I left that job at the end of 2008, and that is when I moved to Florida. This is really pretty down here, and there's nobody down here. This is great. Yeah, it's true. I wasn't Chuck. I was Ron. And I did not have any former college roommate dump any classified information into my brain. And I was already married at the time to my now ex-wife. So we don't talk about that because that was not a great situation. But I wasn't watching. I think maybe that's why I didn't watch Chuck back then, because I didn't want to be reminded of work. And I didn't know really what it was about. I just knew that he was supposed to be on, the television version of the Geek Squad. So the window display at the store exiting to the beach club is awesome. I can go down there. Yeah, we don't talk about Bruno, exactly. We don't talk about exes. Certainly not that one. Awful situation. My current situation is so much 1,000 times better because I have my beautiful wife, Virginia Bradley, who's in the chat and is the best thing that has ever happened to me in my life. No kidding there. So, look how well the Guardians of the Galaxy building just blends right into the sky with that blue. Just you don't even notice it, right? That's funny that they didn't build anything around that. But yeah, that was funny. Love you, baby. Love you, love you. Here's some flowers for you. I also got to go back to where the wind is not blowing in my eyes. The wind is blowing in my eyes again. So Go and Shogi wants me to go down and check out the windows at the International Gateway shop. I am going to go do that now. Oh, but before I do, a lot of people don't know certain secrets about Epcot. JD Friel, so wish I was there. I wish you were here too, man. We could be hanging out. I'm all alone right now. Little secret. Now, if this is open during the fireworks, this is a great place to watch the fireworks show from. Yeah, a lot of times they have private parties and stuff down here. But if you go back here, I don't know, looks like they have it blocked off from where they used to have a really cool thing set up down here, but now they have this blocked off. Well, shucks, I was going to show you something cool, but they don't have it anymore. Let me see. I'm going to go back up. The big giant Epcot tree doesn't look so big and giant. No. It's kind of small from here. But this is a nice, quieter area of the park. It'd be really interesting. It's always interesting when I'm doing these live streams, and I put them up on the channel afterwards. A lot of times there's a lot of this background music that will end up getting copyright claimed. And when that happens, this live stream is back up on the channel as a live stream, but like you're watching it back, you might come across a lot of blank spots, and a lot of muted sound, because I have to mute songs to keep it up on the channel and keep it monetized. So I will do that if I need to. All right, going Shogi. I'm heading down to check out the display of the shop that goes to the International Gateway, because Go and Shogi says there's a really cool window display down here. I'm gonna check that out. All right. What time is it? Trying to see how I'm doing on battery power. If it hits 50%, I will plug in my battery. Here's Daisy down here. This side window only has a mini t-shirt, Minnie Mouse t-shirt in it. So, but this is World Traveler. This is the shop before you go to the Beach Club Resort. There is Mickey Mouse in my old job as a gondolier. And here is Goofy, Daisy as a Statue of Liberty. Goofy is a Viking, hope goers. And then we have Canadian Pluto, Japanese Minnie Mouse, German Huey, Dewey, and Louie, like a baby Minnie Mouse from Morocco. Mickey Mouse, Moroccan Mickey Mouse. So welcome all the new people that are coming in right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. They put the strollers in front of it. Yes, they did. What do they have over here? Not really that much. No, yeah, no Christmas setup right here now. Maybe they failed to do that this year. Yes, they always look up in the shops. Oh, they got the 2025 stuff out now. They always put that out in December. Ah! Almost dropped the whole shelf thing. I don't really like that much better than the 2024 logo. So every year they have a logo for the year. I like the 2025 a little bit better than the 2024, but not by much. Some of them, they're like the annual year logos are definitely hit or miss. But here is a very pretty ornament. This is sort of an updated version of an ornament that we have on our tree with all of the park icons. So you've got in the back the Hollywood Tower of Terror, but it's in blue for some reason. I guess everything's blue and pink on here. And you've got the Cinderella's Castle, Spaceship Earth, and the Tree of Life is also very, very blue. Hey, love bugs. Good to see you in the chat. Oh, Stitch is here. Stitch Park Pals. What does this do? Holds onto your favorite accessories. When I came here in the year 2006, what do you think, baby? I like ours better, the red one with all those park icons, because it also has the hat. 2000 is the best year logo they've done. I'm still buying when I find a garage sales, etc. Oh, that's cool. Does anybody remember Pal Mickey? Maybe let me know if you want any of these. All right, if you are in the chat and you remember Pal Mickey, let me know. And in a minute, I will explain exactly what Pal Mickey was. Anybody here, anybody in the chat know what Pal Mickey was? Pal Mickey predated smartphones. I almost bought a Pal Mickey. I had a Pal Mickey. We brought it to the parks in 2006 for a family vacation I took back then. All right, so what Pal Mickey was, some people are saying that they know what it was. I don't know what happened to ours. I probably resold it on eBay or something. I got it on eBay. That was back when I shopped on eBay on my computer, not my phone. But yeah, pre-smartphone days, Pal Mickey was a Mickey plush that was electronic that would talk to you. And it was the coolest thing. I'll be honest with you, I think Pal Mickey would still be cool today. Because that technology, I don't think it was ever outdated. And the reason I think it would be still cool today is because it would really compete with the whole smartphone crud idea, and it's much more fun. So what Pal Mickey was is you'd carry Pal Mickey like on your person, like with a strap around your shoulder. And Pal Mickey, when it was turned on, if you were around a particular icon in the park, maybe in front of Hall of Presidents or maybe at the Liberty Bell or something like that, Pal Mickey would buzz, would like vibrate, right? And you'd feel it, and then you could press a button on it or something, or maybe it would do it automatically. It would tell you in Mickey Mouse's voice about that particular thing that you were standing at. It was so cool. So like if you came upon France, Pal Mickey would buzz and it would be like, "Oh, welcome to France, pal." And it would tell you in Mickey's voice about France and what that is about. I don't know what time the shows are here. He would still work today. I don't know why they didn't keep him. It's that to me is a little bit of a strange thing that they just discontinued Pal Mickey. I don't know if it was tough to keep up with the technology or if it cost money or something. I mean, honestly, when it comes to Disney and Bob Iger, it was probably a money thing. All right, let's see here. that around there, so should be good. I have 2 pictures of that window display from 2022. Oh yeah, send me the pictures because I'm sure it changes every year. Got people in line for this. I don't know if it's... What time is it? It is 11:02, so yeah, it just opened up. Crème de salmon de fût brioche. I don't know. People are in line to start eating the food here. It actually looks kind of good. The crème de saumon fumé en brioche à grains de sesame, rôti de jambon sauce, and a bouchée de noix à chocolat à caramel. Who wants what to eat? De fromage montage. Paris, bienvenue à Paris, France. Welcome to France, everybody. In the chat. So, during the Christmas season, during the festival of the holidays, not only do the different countries have some Christmas decor around them. Look at this giant ornament with La Tour Eiffel, the Eiffel Tower. By the way, everything else other than the new Communicore is decorated better than the new Communicore. Just so you know, it's true.
A lot cleaner than France.
That was a funny comment. Somebody walking through here and going, this was a lot cleaner than actual France. But here's an ornament that they have back here. And there is Père Noël. Let's go watch Père Noël.
Bonjour mes amis, bonjour. Can you say that with me? Bonjour.
Bonjour.
As we say in my country, Joyeux Noël. This means Merry Christmas, huh? S'il vous plaît, do you know who I am?
Père
Some call
Noël.
me Santa. Me, I am known by many names.
Père Noël.
Here, en France, I am le Père Noël. Father Christmas. Oui, the good spirit of the season. And it is a joy for me to see so many of you in such good spirit. Maintenant, I have another question for you. Have you or any of your petit enfants ever written a letter to Santa Claus and say, no, Paul, you big people, you can admit this too. Huh? Well, in France, if a child writes a letter to me, Père Noël, and puts a return address on the envelope, boom, the French government pays the postage on my reply. Huh? Not bad, eh? Alors, I get so many letters I would like to share with you. One of my favorites, it will give you just a wee taste of the holiday season in France. It comes from a little girl who lives on a farm near Le Beau with her old Uncle Louis and her big brother François in the mountains of Provence. Écoutez, listen. Dear Père Noël, c'est moi. Even though my brother François says Christmas is for babies, I look forward to la vieille du petit Jésus and a visit from you. Well, of course she does. Bien sûr. The watch night, Christmas Eve, is a very magical evening when my family sits around the fire drinking hot cider and Uncle Louis tells us the story of the birth of the baby Jesus. She goes on to say that her brother teases her about all this. Oh, that François. The coquin, the rascal, he does not believe in Christmas. He does not believe in
Going in the naughty list.
Noël. But for me, Nothing can surpass the magic of the watchlight or the fragile joy of a child's face on Christmas morning. Alors, with Christmas still several days away, Uncle Louis has been secretly decorating the tree, and François has helped Babette set up the crèche. Crèche, you know this word, crèche? The nativity scene, yes. It is one of the most important symbols of Christmas to we French, even though it was invented by an Italian. Sir Francis of Assisi, but he's okay too. Now you know these figures they put inside the crèche, Marie, Joseph, the wise men, the drama boy, etc. Well, where Babette comes from, en Provence, these figures include the people of the village, the baker, the priest, little figures made of clay called santons, little saints, c'est-à-dire, little saints, santons. And it was Babette's wish last year that she could get another, just one more santon to put inside the crèche to worship the baby Jesus. It is a nice custom, eh? Well, last year, enfin, Babette was old enough to accompany Uncle Louis to midnight mass. Oh, it was very beautiful. Uncle Louis brought along a newborn lamb for the priest to symbolize the Lamb of God. And then he put it into a little cart for Babette to wheel around the church while the shepherds played music on flutes and drums. Oh la la. Then they returned home for the réveillon, the big supper. Who likes to eat at Christmas time?
Everybody.
Who likes to eat all the time? Well, we French are no different. For the réveillon, Babette had a roast goose, pâté, les fromages. Oh la la, sounds fancy, no? Les fromages.
Cheese.
Means cheese. And bûche de Noël. This is a cake shaped like a Yule log. Oh, it's delicious. Even François likes this one. Then Babette takes the santon or the baby Jesus and puts it inside the crèche. And the last thing she does before bed is to put her shoes by the hearth for me to fill with treats and goodies. Only last year, Babette was a little, devilish. And this was the shoe I found by the hearth with her name on it. If this was the shoe of Babette, she was a grand pied, a big foot. Well, Christmas finally arrives. Oh, Babette is so excited. She wakes up, she rubs her eyes, she shakes François. It is here, it is here. She runs down to see what I have left. But François, he takes his time. Well, he does not believe in Christmas. He does not believe in Père Noël, remember? But when they arrive at the tree, they discover quelque chose extraordinaire. Not one, not two, but 3 Santa, 2 more than Babette had even wished for. Only one was carved to look like old Uncle Louis, the other to look like the doubting François, and one was carved to look like the sweet Babette herself.
Aww.
She concludes her letter.
Maman.
So you see, Christmas is a very magical time. All I want is a Christmas tree, Santa, and you, Père Noël. Oh, la, la. And that, mes amis, is Christmas in France, seen through the eyes of a child. Woo-hoo! A sneaky one, n'est-ce pas? But a delightful one, bien moi. Oh, and today I get a letter from guess who? François. He emailed me. So I think he believes in Christmas just a little bit, huh? And what about you, mes amis? Do you believe in Christmas time?
Yes!
Do
Oui,
you
oui!
believe in Père Noël?
Oui, oui!
Then let me hear you say in the language of my country, La Belle France, Joyeux Noël. Hein?
Joyeux Noël!
What?
Joyeux Noël!
Magnifique! It is music to the ears of Père Noël. Joyeux Noël et bonne année à tout le monde. Now, my friends, it's time for meeting. I should love the opportunity to meet and have a photograph with a few of you if you so agree. My lovely attendant, Darcy, will help you do whatever she says. She is very
Oh,
sweet.
very nice.
Who is
Yay!
first? Come close, my friend. Yes, what is your name? Okay, where are you from?
job,
Joyeux
Joël.
From Cannes, l'équipe de Cannes. Alors,
Joyeux Noël.
Get up for the season. Marvelous. I'm very impressed. Very good. Marvelous. Well done.
There's
Who is next, huh? You, my friend? Are you in the line?
Père Noël.
You are
And
in the line. What a lovely
I got to show you Belle. Belle is in her Christmas dress back here, and Belle is gorgeous. And I love Belle's Christmas dress is maybe my favorite meet and greet with her. She meets out here normally in her village outfit, and so to see Belle in her Christmas outfit is just absolutely amazing. So she's with a child right now, so I don't want to interrupt when she's with a child. But when they leave, I'm going to show you what Belle looks like. There's the backside of Santa Claus. Hello, Belle. No, it's no wonder that her name is Beauty. Her looks have got no parallel. Wow, this is a very good Belle, too. Let's see if I can get here, just so I can show you what her Christmas dress looks like. There's Belle in her Christmas dress. Very cool. But again, I try not to get any of the kids in the video because, yes, be our guy. She's my favorite princess too, but that's because I was Gaston. Hello, Belle. Belle, it's about time you got your head out of those books and paid attention to more important things, like me. Gaston didn't sound very French, did he? Belle, it's about time you paid attention to more important things, like me. Yeah, that would be he would sound, somebody pointed out to me that Gaston would sound a lot like Lumiere if he had a French accent, so I guess that makes sense. Well, we will now move away from France on toward Morocco. Yeah, I can do the whole thing. Wow, you didn't miss a shot, Gaston. You're the greatest hunter in the whole world. I know. No beast alive stands a chance against you. And no girl for that matter. It's true, LeFou. And I've got my sights set on that one. The inventor's daughter? She's the one. The lucky girl I'm going to marry. But she's the most beautiful girl in town. And that makes her the best. What? And don't I deserve the best? Why, of course you do. Right from the moment when I met her, saw her, I said she's gorgeous and I fell. Here in town there's only she who is beautiful as me. So I'm making plans to woo and marry Belle. Brr. Belle was my favorite too. I love to read like her. Let's see what we got over here. We have To Life, L'chaim. Pastrami on rye. Ooh, that sounds really, really good. I might have to get one of those before the day is out. And they have potato latkes, which are potato pancakes. I wonder if they have applesauce on those. Good stuff. Good stuff. Will I have any? I may have to take a nap tonight in order to have energy to come back and check out Brendan Fraser this evening. I would love for my family to come with me this evening to see Brendan Fraser, but I do not know if they would be up to it. It might be a good night though because it's a Thursday instead of a Friday. Tomorrow, I want to come back and see Ralph Macchio, and I don't know if I'll be able to do that. But Ralph Macchio is going to kick it tomorrow night, if you know what I mean. See what I did there? Ralph Macchio is going to kick it. Come on, that was funny. Laugh. You might be laughing. I can't hear you. Morocco. Don't know that there's much in Morocco. They don't have a kiosk anymore. They used to have a grease kiosk. But they put everything inside the Tangerine Cafe now, so let's see what they have inside there, because Morocco is no longer run by Morocco. Morocco is run by Disney now. For those that don't know, it used to be run by Morocco. Not anymore. Grilled kebabs. Ooh. Moroccan spiced lamb or chamula chicken. I would love a lamb kebab. That looks delicious. With carrot, chickpea salad, and garlic aioli. Now, supposedly, I'm allergic to chickpeas, but the last time I had hummus, nothing happened to me, so I might be okay. I just don't know. Why is it? I don't know. I can't remember. It's been either it was 2019 or 2020 or something. It might have been 2019. Might have been 2020. I don't know. But at some point in time, they whoever it wasn't actually Morocco that was running it. It was some other organization. They wanted to bow out and they gave it back to Disney. So now Disney runs it, which is why we don't have a Moroccan restaurant in Morocco. We don't have the Marrakesh as being run as a restaurant anymore. I wish it was. It would be great if it was, but it's not. Now they just use it as a lounge. How are we doing on time? 11:18. Okay. The festival of the holidays. So yeah, so each country, if you saw that Père Noël in France, oh, look at all these dolls for the holiday market. Oh my gosh. This looks like Marie Osmond's closet. $70 for a doll. So annoying. Marrakesh was great. I know. Marrakesh was great, but that, I don't know that was, like, I would love to see Disney open it back up, but I don't quite know that you can completely blame that on Iger, but maybe you can. Blame everything on Iger. This is pretty. Amongst the bonsai trees. What's up here? Shiwasu Holiday Kitchen in Japan. They have sushi. They have sushi. They have a sushi tree roll. Christmas tree shaped sushi roll with crab meat, cream cheese, topped with a kura salmon roe and spicy mayo. That is the sushi tree roll. They also have a mochi donut wrap and toshikoshi saba, which is buckwheat soba noodle and hot dashi fish-based soup. Ugh. I've never really been big on the Festival of the Holidays food. As far as the food is concerned, I would say that Festival of the Holidays is probably my least favorite Epcot festival. But yeah. I think Go and Shogi said that they have the, what do they have? The lion dance or something in China at noon? If you, this is actually one of my favorite pavilions, Japan. You go inside there to Mitsukoshi, they got a really cool shop. Mitsukoshi goes back to, I think it was my first trip to Epcot ever, from that Mitsukoshi shop in Japan, I got a book on how to do origami, and it had like cardboard things you can peel out and then fold them up into origami. was very cool. I don't know lion dancers at 12. I don't know if I finished telling the story of my trip when I was 16. The whole point of that trip, the whole point of my story of telling that trip is that I got my first CD from here at Epcot, and it was actually a CD of the music of Walt Disney World at the time. So it actually had all the music of, I guess, just the two parks. That's all that was here at that time. MGM had not opened yet. So it was the music of Epcot and the music of Magic Kingdom. It had Haunted Mansion music on it. It had, I think, yes, it did have Splash Mountain music on it. Zippity Doo Dah and Laugh-In Place and all that is on that CD. I think I still have that CD somewhere. But anyway, my point is I bought that CD as my first CD. And I bought it prior to owning a CD player. I didn't have a way to play it. So that was interesting. I ended up getting a CD player for graduation, and I'm sure I got one sooner than that. But this is where the candlelight processional takes place. And you can see the stage. The choir gets back up there forming a Christmas tree. I'm not going to be able to make it to Japan at 11:45 and then China at noon. There's no way I can do that. I can't run that fast. I'll go to the China at noon because that's where I'm heading. It makes more sense if I do it that way. Going Shogi. What time is the Norway story? Did you see one for Norway going, Shogi? Because if you do, that one's always a good one to catch. The Norway Santa Claus mission, and there's should be one somewhere for Kwanzaa. They tell the story of Kwanzaa. No, I appreciate that. I really do. Let me see here. I want to do. So you guys can see the American Christmas tree is prettier than the big Epcot Christmas tree. It's not quite as tall, but it's still very, very tall. Norway's 11:40. See, that makes more sense. Norway and China aren't too far from each other. So I might be able to do Norway at 11:40 and then China at noon. But the American Christmas tree is gorgeous. Beautiful. I've got to get... Man, in this next year, this coming year, I promise you guys, there will be so much more going up on the channel. I've got to do more. The Daily Dish, when I started doing that, I wasn't sure how to manage my time between doing the Daily Dish, doing daily vlogs, news stories, all that kind of stuff, and then being a guest on other shows. And I'm going to learn how to manage my time much better in 2025 so that the channel can go through massive improvements. So here's what they have at the American holiday table. They have slow roasted turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, green beans, and cranberry sauce. So they have Thanksgiving dinner is what they have. They have for Christmas dinner. They also have blackened catfish with Hoppin' John and comeback sauce. And they have a snickerdoodle. So very, very good menu here at the American Pavilion. I would eat any of those things. I love catfish. I absolutely love catfish. Yes, so time management, Xander School, more on the channel. It's so important, I know. And working out and eating right. 2025 has to be crazy great. We don't have a choice. More products available to you guys from the spread shop for sure. One of the things I wanted to do is start and grow a community in 2024, which I did. Thank you, Going Shogi. Thank you, Native Hawaiian. Thank you, Tom F. Thank you, Nita. Nita and everybody's watching today. Pink T33 and OCDD 93 and Dylan Soup and everybody who's like so many people. Dan's Live of the Kingdom. Gosh, there's tons of names I could shout out. And you guys have become part of the community this year, and that's exactly what I wanted to have happen for 2024 is to start and grow and build a community. And in 2025, now that I've started, really want to focus on the longer form videos and news stories. It looks like people are already lining up. These people have gotten in line to see Brendan Fraser already. So there is the... And this group of gentlemen are already in line to see Brendan Fraser. Oh, thank you, Goen Shogi, for sharing that out. I appreciate that. It looks like they might be keeping, because of the weather, they might just be keeping the barges out there for the nighttime show. That's okay right now. I don't have an issue with that. But it is beautiful today out there. Let's see. Italy. Italy has shows all throughout the year. They have a juggler that comes out. The temperature is great. The wind is not so great when it hits the cheek. But if you want a time of the year where this gelateria has short lines, it is definitely this time of year. Buongiorno. Italy. Buongiorno. El vino veritas. Buongiorno. Come va?
Bene, te?
Niente.
Fa freddo.
Poco. I was a gondolier one time at the Venetian in Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas.
See. Look at all this fancy Italian vino. Benvenuti in Italia. He said, welcome. Benvenuti albergo bello veneziano.
Io non so.
La donna è mobile. La donna è mobile, ma spurva al vento. Oh, these are cute. Look at these little Christmas ornaments. Oh, the Leaning Tower of Pizza Christmas ornament. Molto bene. I wonder if these are... There you go. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. That's funny. That is very, very funny. It's really nice when you come to Epcot to just take your time. I would almost suggest people do a non-ride day, specifically non-ride day, to come to Epcot just to do the shops and to stroll around the world, to enjoy the World Showcase. Because, let's be honest, Future World doesn't offer much anymore. There's no Future World. There's World Celebration, which ought to be called World Letdown. Because there's nothing in World Celebration worth anything. They don't have... It's so sad. World Celebration is just world sadness. It's ridiculous. Hopefully they'll take a look at it and realize that they screwed up. Like, I don't know if they ever will, but it would be really, really nice if they would take a look at World Celebration and go, boy, did we screw up with this, because it basically, they gutted the Future World for World Celebration. There's nothing there. So sad. This is cool. I always love the train set here in Germany. Coming up on Germany and the train set. By the way, guys, I do have a short SeaWorld vlog when we took our son to meet Santa Claus. I've been editing it. It's coming up on the channel. Next year, we're going to have to work. This current generation of park corporate Imagineers would never admit to. You think? I mean, do you think they'd ever just take a look at it and go, like, this sucks? This really does suck. And just admit to themselves that that is the absolute truth. It's such a downgrade from what Future World used to be. Now, the two sides of it, nature and Discovery, aren't horribly bad. But World Celebration is so much the opposite of its name. There's nothing to celebrate in World Celebration. It should just be called, I don't know, it should be called College Park or something like that. Because that's basically all it is. All right, what time is it? We are almost in. Let's see.
Just at random time, like whenever they feel like opening.
It is 11:33. So I think we can make it over to Norway by 11:40, and they should have a little short show over there. And then we shall end the stream in China. Oh my gosh, the shorter one. It's funny because there's not very many views on that, but man, that longer ambiance video, it's got to be close to 8,000 views right now. It's doing really, really well. It's now the most viewed thing on my channel by far. Very, very interesting to see. Let's see what the holiday menu at Bavaria is. Looks like I saw pork schnitzel. What the heck is pork schnitzel? I don't know. I mean, chances are the ones who are like us either stay quiet to keep a job or stay vocal to the point where get ignored or let go. Oh, that's the cookie stroll ad. All right, so here's what they have. The cheese fondue in a bread bowl, which is probably really, really good. That's $8.50. Comes with steamed baby vegetables and marble potatoes, which I like those. And they have a pork schnitzel. So that looks good. Some more ornaments, Disney ornaments over there. Pink T33 pork schnitzel is battered fried meat like chicken fried steak. Look, there's another Santa Claus right there. Lots of Santa Clausy people walking around in the park today too, which is cool. Doesn't seem particularly too busy. Hey, Go and Shogi, you want to check wait times for me and let me know what they are? I'm not really here for rides, so I'm not paying attention to wait times. Because again, like I said, I will emphasize that Epcot is the park that is worth going to without rides at all. Just spending your time, enjoying the shows, enjoying the street atmosphere, looking around the shops. I know if you're a family and you're on vacation, you paid thousands to get here, you want to do the rides. That's your big thing, but not necessary to enjoy yourself at Epcot. Peanut stew. Here in the refreshment outpost, they call us. It's very African in nature. They call it the refreshment outpost. But by the way, this time of year is also a good time of year to actually, that's my proof, this would be the Constant Vacation Club D33 edition. I'm just trying to read what you're saying. I see some of the chat. OCDD 93, are my chats showing up? They are, but I only see 3 chats at a time, and I can't scroll when I'm using Prism. So there's no way to scroll back and see. So I apologize if I'm not seeing some of your chats. If they go by quick and I miss them, I do apologize. But hopefully Go and Shogi will. Rides have pretty high wait times. A bunch are down. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So here's China. So we'll have to come back to China at noon to see that show. Because right now we're going to head to Norway, because Norway has their holiday presentation in about 2 minutes. And they're right next to each other. That's convenient. So I apologize. Okay, good. What store were those ornaments in? I need them. Those were in Italy. The ones that I was last looking at, OCDD 93, those were in the wine shop. The first store you come to in Italy, on the right, not the perfume shop that's on the left of the pavilion, but on the right by the gelato store. All right, so supposedly something should be starting over here. There are kids playing on the rocks. They definitely should not be allowing them to do that. Incredibly dangerous.
And then I actually wanted to go that way, but then they
Spider-Man. Bell. Oh yeah, you gotta take your time and go in every shop, every nook and cranny of the pavilions of the World Showcase. All right, I'm not seeing anything here. It is 11:40 right now. Maybe I'm on the wrong side. I don't know. There's 2 sides. They used to do the show over there, but that doesn't mean that they don't have it over here. Maybe this is where. Maybe this is where it is. Because there are people gathered around here, so yeah, I guess that would make sense.
I think they are. I think we were a lot faster, weren't we?
Here we go. Aha. Yes, indeed.
Oh, you're all here for the... Oh, well. Oh, my. What a fine-looking group. And you, sir. Yes. Well, hello, everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the legendary Barn Santa. Here in Norway, they call me Fjos Nissen. Now, sometimes people can't see me, so they think I don't exist, and Wait a minute. You can see me, can you?
Yes.
Oh, good. I can see you too. Now, this time of year in Norway, we like to say God Jul. So on the count of 3, let's all say God Jul together. All right? 1, 2, 3. God Jul. Oh, very good. Yes. It would be a God Jul, except every Christmas it's the same. Sigrid, who is on her way here now, she doesn't see me because she doesn't believe I exist. Say, you wouldn't mind if I use a little magic and mischief to help Sigrid tell her story, would you? Huh? Who knows? Maybe this year she just might believe. Huh? Oh, here she comes.
Hello there. God Jul, everyone.
God Jul.
Yes, very good. Yes, that is how you say Merry Christmas in my country. Very, very good. And a Merry Christmas it is. Look at all these lovely decorations. So cute. Oh, hello there.
Hello.
And welcome to the International Festival of the Holidays at Epcot. Woo, yes, we can cheer for Epcot, yes! My name is Sigrid, and I am the Holiday Ambassador for the Norway Pavilion. And I am so excited today to tell all of you about Christmases in Norway. But first, here's a little bit of a Christmas song sung by children of all ages. The mouse song, Muspisa. There must be a bird. In the right key. Thank you, Disney! I love Epcot. All right, here we go. When nights are getting longer and lakes will freeze to ice, Mother Mouse warns strongly about a foul device. We must avoid the mouse trap, but there is not to fear. We'll all be celebrating at Christmas time this year. Everyone, hej son och hopp son och ra. Har muligt väl den raska liksom ra. Hej son och hopp son och ra. Har muligt väl den raska liksom ra. The Father Mouse says that it's time to take a nap. Just dream about the Yuletide and not that awful trap. While Father Mouse is keeping watch, the children try to sleep. They all hum Christmas carols instead of counting sheep. Hidey-hoo, do-a-doo-da-da-da-doo. A Merry Christmas season is good for me and you. Again, hi son, a hop son, a fa-la-la-la-la. A Juliet Melden, Daskalali, Shalom-a-la-la-la. Good year, everyone, yeah!
Good
Someone in the audience sounds very excited to sing. The song is over now. The song is over now. The song is over now. Yes. Now, all across Norway, the holidays are family time. But how you celebrate depends on whether you live in a big, fancy city, or like me, on one of our wonderful Norwegian farms. In the cities, families might spend time together by going to concerts or festivals, church services, or my favorite, parties, yes. And like many of you, they are visited by Santa Claus. You know Santa Claus, yes, sweet ones, ho ho, Merry Christmas. Well, he comes to us too. But on our farms, many families, like mine, still celebrate the tradition of the Christmas Nissa, which is kind of like a Christmas gnome. Now, there are two kinds of these Nissa. First is Julenisse, and he is like Santa Claus, but he visits the children on Christmas Eve to bring them gifts. And then there's Fjellsnisse, and he lives in the haylofts of our barns. It's not creepy, don't make it creepy. Now, it is said that this Fjellsnisse, also called the Barn Santa, is a wonderful, yet strange little gnome who is the guardian of our animals and our welfare. And most people believe that he looks, you know what, he looks just like this silly looking little stuffed toy right here. Ooh, look at his belly. He's so cute. And it is said, especially at Christmas time, that we must treat this barn Santa with respect. For if we don't, he's been known to cause a bit of mischief in one way or another.
Like
But
Loki.
I have lived on a farm my entire life. And in all my Christmases, I've never seen this Fjellsnisse. No, not even when I was a little girl and all my friends said they could see him. Oh, like my best friend Marta, she was so excited. Sigrid, I saw him. I saw the barn Santa. Last night, I snuck out while the porridge was still hot, just like we said we would. And I hid behind the hay. And there he was. Marta, you don't have to lie. I know the barn Santa isn't real. It's okay. But Sigrid, I saw him. I saw him with my own two eyes. Didn't you see him too, Sigrid? But I didn't see anything. So, all this talk about the barn Santa is neither here nor there, is it? No, for we know that these mischief makers do not exist. except in stories and in fairy tales.
Toodaloo!
Now, sorry, you want to grab me? Did you just feel something? You did. What was I saying? Oh, yes. He does not exist.
Unless they do exist and are therefore very clever and mischievous indeed.
Excuse me. Now, it is said that this barn Santa is a kind of old and rather odd and funny-looking little fellow. Glad you got your camera ready. He looks like this. Ready?
I'm the barn Santa. What are the cows? That's not true.
I'm sorry. Ma'am, did you say something to me? No, you didn't. This is kind of a weird day for me. Well, now, Christmas. In Norway is it's my favorite time of year. Ooh, yes. We have fantastic decorations. Ooh, like these over here. And the smell. Yes, the smell of holiday cookies fills the air. Yes. But here's the best part. In Norway, we have a 3-day celebration.
Toodaloo! Oh yes, we celebrate with a party. We like to party. We like to toodaloo.
Oh yes, and our big celebration is on Christmas Eve. Yeah. In the middle of the day, around 12 o'clock or so, everything closes up early. The bells in the chapel begin to ring, and everyone returns home to their families to begin the celebration. In the evening, it's lights out. Is illuminated with the soft glow of candlelight after a big feast. The whole family gets so excited, especially the kids, because they know that the Christmas tree is in the next room. And the adults, they do all the decorating. The children are not allowed to see it until... Mama, is the tree ready yet? Yes, Sigrid, yes, the tree is ready. Would you like to come see it?
Anyone still in the chat?
It's beautiful.
Let me know.
Oh, good you.
Go you.
So, the rest of the evening is spent exchanging gifts and singing carols around the tree until very late at night. But the children, they don't forget about the barn Santa on Christmas Eve. Oh no. They leave him treats too.
Later, Tom.
Toodaloo! Oh yes, they leave me treats too. And in exchange, I look out for their crops each year. They leave me a great big bowl of rice porridge. Rice porridge with cinnamon and sugar and a little pat of butter right on the top. Now, I know that doesn't sound like much of a treat to all of you, but believe me, when the kiddies leave me a nice steaming bowl of rice porridge in the hayloft, oh, it warms me up on a cold winter's night. High in fiber, too. Toodaloo.
You will never guess what the children leave for the barn Santa. Go on, try and guess. You probably won't get it right, but guess.
Rice porridge.
No, they leave him rice porridge. Wait, yes. They leave him rice porridge. And adults, maybe a stein of ale if you're feeling nice. But who told you? How did you know?
Santa.
Bless
The
his
little
heart.
elf thing.
I heard you the whole show. And I'm going to need you to let it go because I just spent this entire time telling you all that the barn Santa,
The barn Santa's right by
he does
you.
not exist. It's you.
It's me.
You're him.
I'm him.
It's him. The barn Santa.
the whole time, Sigrid.
When we opened our presents on Christmas Eve.
I was there.
And when the whole family woke up early on Christmas Day.
I was there too.
And when Marta saw you, but I didn't.
Oh, well, I was there for all of it.
So Marta was right.
Marta's always
Yes,
right.
Mason, I have always wanted to believe in you. And now, thanks to you, I can see him. Oh, thank you. Tusen tack. Dios Mason. May I hug you? Oh, good you.
Indeed. Now that's more like it. Well, kiddies, looks like we made a believer out of the lovely Sigrid after all.
Yay!
Oh, and with that, I hereby dub all of you honorary Christmas magic makers for the rest of the day. Give yourselves a round of applause. Oh, well, I'd best get back to the hayloft and get ready for the big day. But before I go, kiddies, friends, remember, uphold the values of Christmas. Be kind, spread joy and cheer, and be good to your barn Santa throughout the new year. Goo you!
Goo you!
Wait, you were right. You were there the whole time.
Oh, yes, everyone could see
Thank
me.
you, everyone. Good you and happy holidays. Hold on, we have a lot of catching up to do.
Goo you. It's nice. Now I have something that I can say that people that get in my way can be like, goo you.
Do you want to take them and I'll navigate the stroller?
If you've never been in here before, too, that's pretty cool. This is the Church of the Gods and Vikings, the Stave Church Gallery. There is Loki, Frigga, Thor, the god of thunder, with the Australian accent. You don't have a Loki day. We have a Tuesday, but we don't have a Loki day. All right, guys, we are coming up on the end of the stream, closing in. There's a show at noon over here in China. We might catch the very beginning of that, but then I'm going to let you guys go. Go and Shogi, let me know, because I haven't seen it in the chat. Did you, by any chance, drop any gifties or anybody drop anything in the chat? Because if so, we need to do another celebration. I think I'm going to go over here. Check the chat real quick. Put that down there. And $9.99. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Going Shogi. We are definitely playing. As I was speaking, you were doing that. That's cool. Let's do our celebration. Well, thank you so much, Go and Shogi, for the $9.99 super duper chatterooper. Can I still hear myself? Let me see. There we go. I'm back on where I can monitor these. So there's a lot of chats I missed. BR Geist had a lot. Warren Shogi, Virginia Bradley Adventures, OCD 93 Native Hawaiian, BR Geist. Carrie Christmases. Sounds like I've spent too much time in Epcot, LOL. That's funny. Oh, I hear the Mexican mariachi band is starting to play. All right, we're going to see if I can go and catch the, what did you say, the Chinese lions? See if we can go and catch Chinese lions. Let me get a drink real quick. And then we may not catch all of that, but we're going to redirect you guys over to the Pro Show at noon. And then I'm supposed to be on T3PO at 3. I may? No, not. No, actually it's like at 5:30. I think there's that game place at 3, and then T3PO is at like 5:30 or something like that. Anyway, I have an invitation to be on that show, so hopefully I'll still have the energy and be able to do it, and that'll be all good. Oh, speaking of the Chinese lion, I think we're in the right place. I think we ended up in the right place. Didn't even know that was going to happen, by the way. How cool is that, right? Right place, right time. I really did not know that that's where the Chinese lion was going to be coming from.
The China Pavilion and the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. We are pleased to present the Chinese Lion Dance. The Chinese Lion Dance is a cultural tradition that dates back over 2,000 years. The dance is performed during Lunar New Year's celebrations and other important holidays across China and in Chinese communities around the world. The lion has come to represent courage, stability, and triumph, a kind of reassurance and symbol of aspiration for the people. Two performers bring the lion to life, and through dance and music, the lion is said to drive away evil spirits and negativity, bringing good luck and fortune to the community. Please enjoy this special presentation of the Chinese Lion Dance. Woo. The lion is happy to meet you.
Yay! Thank you, Gonsha.
The curious lion explores the surroundings.
Chinese lion wards off evil spirits. Where were you in 2020, Chinese lion? Take that lion booty.
Now, the hungry lion eats lucky food and will spread good fortune to all.
Good luck. I like that. Good luck. All right. With that luck, we're gonna get going, guys.
The lion is tired from eating and jumping and tries to take a cat nap.
Yay. All right. The lion has gone to sleep. Leave him away. The lion sleeps tonight, guys. All right, so I gotta go over here. All righty. Okay. Let's see here. Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Which way do we go, George? Which way do we go? Oh, no, not that. That's too close. All right. There we go. I think you guys can see me. Perfect. So, thank you so much for coming in today, checking out Follow the Bradley's Fun live stream from Epcot Festival of the Holidays. My name is Ron E. Bradley. If you haven't done so yet, please leave a like on this video. Thank you, Go and Shogi, for sharing that out. We do have our Christmas store. We're on Prism, so I can't share the images separately, but I do appreciate you all coming in. We're going to redirect over to the WDW Pro show, which should be live right now, and I should be on T3PO later in the day, like I think it's 5:30. I'm not sure, but you will see me over there. And you'll also see more on this channel, so stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notification bell, because it's when you click it that you stick it to the YouTube algorithm and you get notified of all of our uploads. Here at Follow the Bradley's Fun, thank you so much for being here. Pink T33, I see you. Go and Shogi, Native Hawaiian Tom F, OCDD93, Just Nita, and all the rest. And of course, my beautiful wife moderating, and they're showing Xander stuff, and thank you so much. I'll be home in a little bit with some McDonald's for Xander, and if you can get him to open up his laptop and check out the science, that's where we're going to start today. Thank you, Go and Shogi, for moderating. Thank you for all the moderators for being here. We appreciate it, and until next time, we will see you real soon. Bye, everybody. Ciao.